Hey guys, well, I wanted to come to you guys today with a new recipe. I'll get my words right here in a minute. It's the Asian pork and noodle skillet, and it's made with ramen noodles, so y'all, this is a fun one. My kids really enjoy it. Of course, I thought I'll do this video after I started cooking, so I'll kind of catch you guys up real quick. This right here is a pork tenderloin that we've cut up into little small strips here. Or not strips, but little nuggets is what I call them. And before I cooked them, what I did was I put some sesame seed oil and some Asian seasoning, the Pampered Asian seasoning mix, together in a in our batter bowl here, our classic batter bowl, and I let it marinate overnight. And then what I did was I warmed up I put some olive oil. It calls for vegetable oil, but we just use the olive oil because it's a little bit healthier. Put olive oil in my pan, and I got it warmed up to medium heat, and then just toss these in for about 5 or 6 minutes. So I'm pulling them out now to set aside. And while these were cooking, I took and I cut up some bell peppers here. And this is our one of our cutting boards here, and it's got the rubber ends here to keep it from slipping when it's on the counter. And then I julienned these carrots and peeled them first. Love our peeler. And then this is our julienne peeler, and it's really easy. You just scrape it. Oh, got it upside down. Scrape it this way. I hate, like I said, I did not think about doing this until after I started the recipe. So, but these are two pretty awesome little tools. So the next thing we're going to do, it calls for also green onion tops. We're not making those because my kids won't eat those. So the next thing we're going to do after we finish this, I've got to read because y'all don't have these things memorized. Okay, so we're going to add, oh, you also had to add 2 of these, the Oriental flavor mix for the packets that are on the inside. And I'm just reading and realize I didn't add that, so it'll be all right. It'll still be good. So the next thing we're going to do, now that we've removed those, we're going to add the carrots and the bell peppers to the skillet. And this is our 12-inch skillet. This is the older line. We actually just came out with a new line. They've revamped them. The new ones, you can have the handles removed and they're dishwasher safe, which is the score. I just have not broke down and bought mine yet. They just came out in March. But this is our 12-inch skillet, and it's our executive skillet. And it has a lifetime warranty, and the new ones that they just revamped does as well. So if anything goes wrong with your skillet, if you notice any peeling or anything like that, it'll be replaced for free. Just contact the Pampered Chef and let them know, and they will replace it for free. All right, so we've got the carrots in there and the bell peppers. We're going to cook it for about 1 to 2 minutes. We'll just throw 2 minutes on here. And then I need to add water, so let me go get my water. And then we're going to use my silicone cups. These are my silicone measuring cups. Really like these, but this is a 3 cup. It's the biggest it comes in, so it calls for 4 cups. So I'm going to fill it up with 3 cups of water. We'll put the other cup in just a second. All right, and then what else are we gonna do? Okay, gotta open these up and get our packets out. So we're gonna go ahead and get these opened and pull out these packets. So what we'll do after those have cooked down a little bit is we're gonna add the 4 cups of water as well as these 2 of these little Oriental packets. I'm going to go ahead and open all of these because these will be added as well. And when I'm finished with the recipe later this afternoon or sometime today, what I'll do is I'll make sure that I attach the recipe to this post. All right, there we go. All right, I'm going to get a spatula because we're going to scrape off all this yumminess at the bottom, or a spoon, I should say. This is our bamboo spoon collection. Really like our bamboo spoons. And oops, while that's doing that. These are our mini tongs, chef tongs. Really convenient so you don't get your hands dirty. When I was working with this and it was raw, I was able to use this to pull it out with, and then to put it into the pan with, and to pull it out with. So really like our little toaster tongs. We're gonna get this finished. Oh, there's our buzzer. All right. And when I was cooking these, this pork, there were some little brown bits on the bottom, so that'll help add some flavor to it. So now we're gonna add the water. I'll turn this up just a little bit. Okay. There's 3 cups. We can get that other cup in there. And I did 2 different color bell peppers. I don't know if y'all noticed that. I did a yellow and an orange, and you can do whatever colors. I don't think it specifies a color, but I don't think it makes a difference. Just whatever you have on hand. And there's 1 packet. Who knew you could make an awesome meal with ramen noodles? Unless you're like my kids and swear that ramen noodles is the best meal around, just about. All right, we're gonna mix that up. All right, and then what we're gonna do, let's see, we're gonna bring it up to a boil after we add the noodles. Drop these noodles in. Break these apart. Pause it. And it's going to be all 4 packs of this are going to go in here. And you can really make this fun and eat it with chopsticks or whatnot. My girls like to eat this with chopsticks. Okay. So how many of you guys enjoy Asian style food? Our family doesn't eat it as much. My daughter, she's behind the camera, she's raising her hand. We don't eat it as much. My husband and I don't, and I don't make it much for our family anymore just because we try to really watch the carb intake. But yes, my daughter enjoys it. We used to eat it quite frequently, but we just don't eat as much. We try to supplement the noodles for things like zucchini noodles or spaghetti squash or something of that nature when we make this thing. All right, so while this is coming up to boil, what I'll do is once it comes up to boil and it's been boiling for the time frame that it says, which is about 4 to 5 minutes, then we'll add the pork back and cook it for about 3 or 4 more minutes, and then we'll be done. And I'll plate it for you, and we'll come back as soon as it's done so you guys can take a look at it. See you shortly. Guys, and we're back. We finished, the buzzer just went off just for the noodles, and they are very much so done. So all that's left now is to add the pork back to the pan. We're going to cut this off, run that off here, pull it off the heat, just leave it sitting there just long enough for the pork to, let me get you fixed here, just enough for the pork to get warm. And there we go, that's what it looks like, y'all. Yummy, yummy. All right, so I'm gonna show you what this looks like plated. All right, give me just a second. All right, here we go. These are great for doing this. You probably cannot really see this. You just take it and you twist it around. Oh, it's not gonna work now. There we go. This. And there you go. So this is the Asian pork and noodle skillet, and this is, you would use the Asian seasoning mix that Pampered Chef sells to make this dish. And of course, normally we would have green onions in it, but my kids won't eat the green onions in this dish. So I hope you guys enjoyed it, and like I said, I'll make sure I get the recipe on the page shortly after. Talk to you guys later. Bye.